Hello and welcome in Medieval Dynasty. This is the third day of summer. Well, it's 2 a.m. and it's raining. It's raining and it's disgusting weather. Well, I guess I have to get used to it. It's November now, so soon it will be here. It will be the same. Anyway, built some of the buildings last night. I mean this night. A sewing hut and a workshop. So it start to look like settlement. Really messed up settlement, but settlement. I need a smithy. So I'm going to start to build the smithy. I'm not going to finish the smithy because, well, it's kind of pointless, and I want to use some time. I have just 3 logs. What do I have here? Sticks, straws. Sorry, I didn't play this game for 2 days now. So let me quickly figure it out what I have and what I'm supposed to have. I can drop this bronze pickaxe because I have the iron one and sort this out as well. So this will be 7, of course. This is 5, so this can be actually 6. I have one more space here. Let's put the wooden hammer on 7 and use 8 as a temporary one. Okay, fine. Now, trees. Where we have trees? What do I have any missions to do? I don't have anything. Well, I have the missing bow. I have to make this bow. I can make this bow. Yes, I can make this bow because I have a barn, so I have the flax stock, which I can change to. Let me actually take care of this. So we have a flax stock, which I can drop to the sewing hut and actually make the linen thread, and linen thread I can use to make a bow, so I can close this quest as well. Yep. Oh, of course, because before the linen thread, the linen thread is here actually. 57. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's why I like to have the sewing hut early, because with the linen thread you can make bows, and bows are quite common quest-wise. People ask about the bows quite often. Oh, and next level of crafting. Look at that. Actually 2 points of crafting. Oh, building. The master is nah. Stamina. This. I want to build faster because I need to build more. Okay, where is the hunting lodge? This is the hunting lodge, isn't it? And what I need for a bow? Where's the entrance? This is the entrance. Bow. I need 1 log. Okay. I never actually made any calculation if it's worth to make bows just for sale. I have so many iron axes, look. Just for sale. I might do it at some point, but well, they're quite expensive, and a part of the obviously the linen thread, which you have to have a flax to have the linen thread, otherwise you will be buying it and this is completely not worth it. It might be that it's actually a bit exploity. I don't know. I never did any calculations. If someone have done the calculations, or if there is any video about the calculations of this, can you please drop it to the comment? I would love to see it. If not, I will just make one. I need to eat something. I want this 30 meat to change to the roasted meat. Yes, I didn't start the smithy. I want to build 2 buildings today, the smithy and the house, because I want to have a house and I want to actually hire someone. Nope, not here. I need this, but it's required torch. Jesus, my life is a mess in this game. I have a torch. I have a simple torch. Yeah, that should be enough. Do I have to equip the torch to have it? I think I have to equip it. Where is this simple torch? Alright. Let's go and let's cook something. That's first. And let me eat this straight away. Okay, so let's finish those quests. There are two quests I have to do. One are the wolves. I have to kill two wolves, which is not really big deal because I know where the wolves are. And Heban, this is good for mm, the potion of sobriety. Yeah, let me give this bow to the lady. Not to talk to Alvin. Missing bow. The first thing, and after we go to kill the wolves and come back home and build those two buildings. I want to build those two buildings before I go with the other quest, with the Night Hall quest, because Night Hall, I think it was in a place where there was this cool guy which has extraction and hunting 3 points, and I want to hire that guy. So I want to build the house before I hire that guy. Okay, where is she? 10 meters. This girl, Mederica. Here is your new bow. Thank you so much. You must be really good at crafting. Yeah, I am. I'm quite good, yes. And for the bow, which costs like 100 coins, I just got some Dynasty. That's not worth it. I mean, I always do all of the quests anyway, because this is the only way to get, it's not the only way, but this is the fastest way to get the Dynasty reputation. But some of those quests, the rewards for some of those quests are not really worth it. Some of them are cool, maybe they give you coins or some items and stuff, but a lot of the quests is just Dynasty reputation. It's just, oh, you made me a bow, so let me like you a little bit more. You know, the bow for 150 coins. Like, well, am I the charity organization or something? Am I running the charity in here? Obviously they like me more when I give them stuff. Okay, now killing wolves is not really big deal when you have iron arrows. Wolves are somewhere there. I know because I already had a problem with those wolves. Not on this playthrough, but yeah. I had a problem with those wolves over there. And I think there is a camp somewhere there as well. So let's go there and let me actually have a look on this girl. When I get some stamina back. Yeah. Domira. She is quite cool as well, so I can get her and that guy and pair them up like a master of puppets. This is something I don't really get it in that game. That obviously you can, to the one house you can put one guy and one girl, and after some time the girl gets pregnant. So you assume that they pair up. But I think it would be much more interesting if the people in your settlement, even though that you can put two people in one hut, but to make this random, so you can put two people in one hut, but the same gender, so either two guys, either two girls, and if you have two huts, they can pair up and they can let you know. So you have to either build them the new house, either you have to do something with it, because right now it's just like matching chickens, you know, or any other animals. It sounds horrible, I know, but it is like that. You just drop the people to one house and expect them to, you know, just go there and make babies and work for me. And it would be, from my point of view, I mean, for my it's just purely my opinion, but I think it would be much more interesting if they could pair up randomly and you have to react on this, otherwise they will be unhappy or something similar than the remote has. When you know you have a lover or someone and you want to sleep with this person, I mean, so one of your pawn wants to sleep with this person, and they sleep in a separate bed. They have the mood debuff. Do something similar in Medieval Dynasty. Not the same, obviously, but something similar. And only when they sleep together, they can have a baby. So that's it. And that would be interesting. Foxes here. I'm not going to kill foxes. I'm going to kill wolves if I find them. Oh, I need a wooden hoe as well, because when I get the wooden hoe, I can start to actually kill the big animals. Let me find. There is a Vicent over there as well. There's clay here. I think I'm too high up. Yeah. Well, let me grab this clay because we need clay anyway. Okay, I grabbed 34 of clay. There is more clay that way, but I don't want to clog up my... Oh, there's more here. I don't want to clog... Come on. My inventory, because I will be hunting wolves, and that's why I came here. This is just, you know, side quest. But the wolves, they should be that way. They should be somewhere here. Look. Yeah. I hear you, mate. Yep. Good. So one more. Did I lose the arrow? I think I lost that arrow as well. Yeah, that sucks. There is a second one. Alright. So we've done this as well. And Stanibor is in Leśnica. And I think in Leśnica there was this guy. Okay, good. Good. I need to do this wooden hoe as well to just finish this quest. Let me go back home. My home is here, and start to build those buildings. I need more buildings. I need more people. I mean, I need any people. I need to speak with my future wife as well. So I need to go to the Nizza after the building. Leather, stone knife, 4. Alright. Cool. There are boars there, here. Yeah. There's more of them here. But you see, comparing hunting this boar and the fox, you think that the boar is more dangerous and overall tougher. But it's not. Apparently, which is a surprise. It's nothing, you know, good or bad. It's just a surprise. It's yeah, I know. I sound many times when I'm saying something, I sound very judgmental, saying like, "Oh, this is crap. This is crap." It's not. It's not. I really like this game. Well, this is the second game I'm recording. I started to record the game I played for 2,000 hours, 7 Days to Die, and this is actually the second game I started to record. So there is a reason for that, you know. I enjoy playing and I enjoy talking about this game. Bronze axe, all right. Okay, so another axe, which I'm going to save for forever. A pouch. I have a large pouch already, so no big deal. I didn't know the camp. There is a camp here. Yeah, fine. Let's move. I have a lot of things to do. Also, I need to figure it out. I mean, not figure it out, but I need to make the lumber mill, not the lumber mill, the area where I will be collecting lumber. There's more clay here. Okay. Okay, I don't have any more space in the inventory, so let's go back home. Usually, what I do with because at some point I need a lot of wood, a lot of logs. So what I do is I build another resource storage in the middle of the forest, and I even have a spot which actually works for me, and just cut the trees around and drop it to this resource storage. I found it the fastest, even though that you waste some of the materials building this resource storage, I found it the fastest way to actually get wooden logs. So I collect like 200 wooden logs and I don't have a problem anymore with it, because there is usually someone in the woodshed doing the same thing. So yeah. Um, I want to build this resource storage maybe this summer, although there is dancing with the rabbits. Although there is not a lot of time to do it. I might need to move it to autumn, but I will try to do it. Anyway, let's go and actually I need to drop the stuff I have in my backpack because yeah, again I collected a lot of crap. Ah yes, and in regards of this resource storage in the middle of the forest, when I finish, so when I get 200 logs, I just destroy the building because I don't want to pay the tax for this building. And it's kind of easier this way, you know. Even though this building might be useful in 2 years' time, I don't want to have it there. You know? Okay, small house, small simple house, tiny building. Where to put it? What they will be doing? They will be hunting. So the hunting lodge is here, and eventually it will be there. And I want someone to work in a woodshed, which is over there. I kind of think to put it somewhere here. Like that. Yeah, cool. Okay. Building time. But obviously we want to have it better. And another level of survival. What do we have here? Athlete I've done. Survivalist, which is less food and water. This is actually useful because it's annoying otherwise. 6th level. Yeah, let's go here. I don't have big problems with the health yet, so. Oh, in regard of buildings, it might find it interesting. I get used to do it this way. When you get this build trans, so where is it? Crafting. Build trans. It means that every time you build something, you get 10% faster, and it stacks up. So it's like the active buff. You have to first build something that's part of the building, and you get this +1. I mean 1, which is 10%, and after is 2, which is 20%, and after is 3, which is 30%. So after 3 items you build, when you build a house, or the 3 walls or 3, you know, pieces of the segments of the building, you get this 30%. So what I do to make it a little bit faster is either I start from the smallest pieces. So this one is just 4 stones. So I hit 4 times, and I have this buff in the left bottom corner. Or I brought the planks, and I left 2 planks because I didn't want to finish this, because right now I will be, this is 2, I'm going to leave this one, and I'm going to build something else, because next time I will be coming here, obviously I don't have enough stones to build everything, so I'm going to leave that one over there just for the next time, so I get this second point, these 2 points straight away, instead of just waiting a building to full wall and stuff. You see, I have 4 more and I'm done. So this one I can finish with 1 log, and this one I can finish with 1 plank, which I already have, and I have stack +2, so I can build the walls around. I usually try to plan it somehow, because building, it takes a long of time in this game, and a lot of hassle to bringing this kind of stuff and things. It would be nice. I mean, I would find it kind of interesting, quality of life improvement, if when you build a certain building, you obviously first build a foundation. So when you build this foundation, to allow you to build straight away the chests on this foundation, maybe not the same way as so this chest will not work the same way like the normal chest, so you can drop whatever you want in there, but have a chest with a limited number of slots. So let's say you want to build the house, and you change all the walls, you change for stone. This chest will then show how many items you need to build the whole house, and you can drop those items, and only those items, to this chest. So let's say it's gonna calculate that you need 30 stone, so it will show you that you can drop there 30 stone. And when you start to build, it will be taking automatically from this chest, not from your inventory. Because running with this, I know it's kind of done because of the realism, but looking at the quality of life when you build a lot of buildings in this game, it's interesting at the beginning, but very fast it start to be really tedious. Maybe it will be upgrade to the building or something like that, so later on you can actually aim for this and have it built easier. I know there is a builder hut that allows you to build faster as well, but it's not for that the villager will be building your buildings, but for you that it will be faster. I was thinking about this chest, so you know, so the chest will show that you need so many of logs, so many of sticks, so many of straws, so many of stones, whatever. Depends whether you set up or which building you are building. Oh, this needs log. Oh. This way you can also see, because there is no calculation. And what I realize is when you go to the Medieval Dynasty wiki and you look at the information over there, some of this information is outdated, which means that the calculation of some buildings are just wrong. And I know that because I've done my own calculations to some of those buildings, and it was completely, and it's not like I've just counted one by one and that's it. I actually prepared those materials in game, and I built the house using the only materials I had prepared earlier to make sure that the calculation actually is correct. And it was. It was driving me crazy when I started to build the buildings here and actually use the wiki to calculate, and I was always something missing. I was like, well, why I am missing the materials? This is from the wiki. Wiki should be, you know, should be updated, yeah? I don't believe the devs will ever find my video on YouTube and watch it actually, so I can, I can say something like that. Like, guys, update the wiki, you know? Yeah, as you notice, my channel is not a very big, popular channel. So, yeah, which actually gives you a little bit of freedom as well of saying this kind of things, you know? I need 4 more planks, and I'm done with this building, which is cool. What time is it? What time is it? What time? Oh, actually, I have the another point of extraction. Oh no, this no mule. Mule is the next one. Good. I was about to check the time. 5 p.m. We have to rush a little bit because I want to get to Denica first to speak with my future wife, hopefully, and after to Leśnica to finish the quest. But I can finish the quest overnight, and I can actually hire this guy overnight as well, which is cool. Oh, damn it. I need planks, not the logs. Planks, not the logs. And actually I can speak with my wife overnight as well, because she's just sitting outside. So I can make some clay veils, and I think I've seen in a patch notes that the new patch, this 108, it changed the weight of the clay veils. Is that correct? Because I think that right now they are lighter, which means that I can take more to sell. Let me check this. I've seen something in patch notes. It might be completely, I might just say completely bollocks, but it's worth to check, you know. 107. Yeah, I'm struggling to walk. I know. I can't do it because it has to be better workshop. Can I make the better workshop? Can I make the better workshop? Woodshed, no. Production. 250. That sucks. And wooden hoe I can make in a smithy, which I don't have yet. I will have in the evening. Okay, you know what? Never mind. let's go to the Nica. Let's go to the Nica, let's go to Leśnica, finish the quest, hire this guy from Leśnica, drop him to the hunting lodge, to force him to work, so we will have someone to work, and I can pick up tomorrow the girl from the, where she was, Branica, which, what's the name of the, Borovo. From Borovo, I can pick her up, because she had this extraction and hunting as well. Okay, we reached the Nica, so let's speak with this girl. Where she is? Where is she? Garda Niedomira.
How are you?
Oh, fine, thanks. How are you doing, beautiful? A scribe I've met during my travels told me how they prepare ink for writing. I was always wondering about that. Apparently they're using gallnuts from the oak trees. Oh, that's interesting. I've always appreciated an empathic and sensitive woman like yourself. Oh yeah, this is kind of sugar thing. And simply adore your hair. Yeah, this is sugar thing as well. Let's tell her about this writing. It's interesting. Just +3, she doesn't like that. It's amazing how people just came up with ideas like that. Yeah, okay. I envy the birds, the freedom their wings offer, how magnificent it would be to be able to just glide across the sky towards the unknown. Okay, that might work. I can't stand laziness in people. Your vigilance should be the inspiration for everybody. This is, yeah. I simply adore your hair. They give this twice. Well, envy the birds, the freedom. Yeah, maybe she ran away from her mother, so maybe she will like that. Yeah, ha! There you go. Totally nailed it. You're very sophisticated. I like that. She's not. Look at her. Once heard the King Castle in the Real Maze. I once heard that the King's Castle is a real maze. Dozens of hidden doors, secret passages. That sounds amazing, surreal. I'm gonna tell her about this hair because even though I don't mean it, then you know, yeah. Ooh, more. Okay, I always appreciate an empathic. That was already here. Beautiful eyes. Do you know? She liked the hair compliment, so she might like the eyes compliment as well. What I call divorce by combat. They even up the chances to husband stands in a hall up to his whoa, that's brutal. Hole up to his waist with one of his arms tied behind his back, and really sexist. But well, no, tell her about the eyes. Yeah, she liked that as well. So she likes compliments, and that's done. Okay, 58%, 42% to go, and we got 2 points of diplomacy. Revealing NPC personalities during conversations. That I don't know if that's useful. I never actually use it. I like to have the diplomat maxed out because of the dynasty reputation, of course. So I think I'm gonna go with this. The empathy, to be honest, I took it once and I never seen it in action. It might be something I'm missing, or you know, I didn't notice this, but I don't know how it reveals the character, the personality during the conversations. Does it show? And if so, is it just useful for the romance? If it's just useful for the romance, then obviously we have to do it for few days, over few months usually. But once it's done, it's done. You don't have to do anything else with your. I mean, obviously you have to do stuff with your wife, speak with her and things. But there is not like you will be coming back and you will be trying to romance another girl. I never tried that actually in that game. It's not really moral. Shut up. Go away. Now I'm finding wolves. I like killing wolves because they have a lot of meat. When you compare wolves to foxes or to boars, they have more meat. Unfortunately, they have just fur. But I mean, not just. Its fur is actually quite useful later on. But they have a lot of meat, so it's fast, and they are not that difficult like mooses, for example. It's not difficult. It's the fact that they take more hits. They have more health. Mooses and Vicent and bear. They have, and even stag I think has more health than wolf. I might be wrong with this. Well, I think, yeah, it's harder to kill a stag, apart of the fact that the wolf is actually attacking you. Yeah, there's that. Wait! Good. Stanibor, the wolves are dead. That's a relief. Thank you very much. We chipped in prepared a reward for you. Please accept it. Thank you. How much? 58 coins. Simple torch and 15 stone arrows. Eh. And this guy had... Yes! Niebor. I wanna hire you. I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for good people willing to join me. Great. See you there. Okay, so people management. First of all, people need some stuff. Obviously, they need food, they need wood, and wood like firewood, and they need water. They need 30 of food and 30 of water. 30 of food is simple. 30 of water is bucket has 10 of water, and each 1 point of the bucket is 10 points. So it's actually bucket has 100. I think it has 100. Let's actually check this. And wood is depends of which kind of wood, because it's not only the firewood. You don't have to only use the firewood for the wood. It's calculate all the wood you have: logs, sticks, firewood, everything. So let me find actually the sticky note, which I have somewhere here, which I wrote down how much the wood actually cost. I found it. So when obviously they need around 30 of wood as well. It depends of the season, but it's around 30 of wood. And now firewood costs 5 points, the stick is 1 point, the plank is 5 points, and the log is 10 points. So the log it gives you the most. However, when the one log you can change to 4 firewood, which relatively gives you 20 if you process it. That's why the firewood is the most efficient. It's the most efficient way to actually get the wood for the people. However, if you run out of the firewood, they will even use sticks. They use whatever the wood you have. I was a little bit confused about that at the beginning, so I did some tests. That's why I know those numbers. I did some tests and wanted to mention this because it's useful to know, and you might not see it straight away. It might not be, that obvious. Okay, so we need to sort out the water for him, and actually we need to sort out the place to work for him. He will be a lumberjack, although I need a hunter as well. However, I have some food, so okay. So you are going to woodshed. You will be working as a lumberjack in woodshed. I know I need some stone axes there. I'm going to solve it in a second. But because we have the worker in a woodshed, right now we have to set up what he will be doing there. I want logs. I want a lot of logs. I don't want to make planks. The first people I will be getting, they will be just extracting stuff from the world, apart of the firewood, because firewood is useful. Otherwise you have to do it yourself, and you have to keep an eye on the how much firewood you have. So 40 is too much, 30%. But for example, I don't want them to make planks, because this takes time as well. Obviously they will make less planks than logs, and with the fast craft it's much easier to get the people to extract stuff like logs or sticks or stone or clay or something like that, instead of dropping them to the production buildings and let them to produce the small amounts of those things, because you can make a lot of them at one go. So I prefer this guy to get as many logs as he can, and if I will need planks, I will just grab those logs and make the planks on one go, instead of waiting, setting up here 20%, here 20%, and so on and so on. A part of the only buildings I don't follow this rule is the kitchen, because I want them to get better at production. Because better at production means they produce more, and at some point they will produce enough. And the second thing is because they produce food for the villagers. So it's easier to manage the villagers when you have a kitchen and when you have a cook, and the cook is actually doing something instead of doing this yourself. Obviously it's faster to do it yourself, however you have to look after this as well. And I'm really bad at looking after this kind of things, so I try to automate it, the needs for the villagers, and the rest I'm making by myself. Unless I know I will need a certain amount of something. Like for example, at some point you will need water, so you will need a bucket. So I will set up someone in a woodshed to make one bucket. And some stuff I can sell, some secondary stuff I can sell, nothing important, but something, you know. And this one guy who will be making one bucket, I will drop then the guy to the well and set him up to take this one bucket and move it around. When one of them will get better at his skills, his area, I will then set up the other one to match this. So 2 buckets, 3 buckets, and not more. The woodshed will be producing just enough to get the guy who will be going to the well working, nothing else. Anyway, as you can see, this at the moment there is an icon that I don't have enough water in the left top corner. I have to solve this. However, it's not really big deal to solve it. I just have to get home, get some logs, make the buckets, fill the buckets, and job done. I need a well as well. I completely forgot about that building. I need a well, but for well I need a wooden hoe, and for the wooden hoe I need a smithy to make a wooden hoe. This doesn't make sense to me. Why I need a smithy to make the wooden hoe? Why I cannot make a hoe in hands? They are just planks. And the bronze axe, another bronze axe. I might start to sell those axes. Well, the wooden hoe is the easiest explanation for this. Is a piece of plank as a shit. It's a half plank or quarter of the plank and a stick and a log, and you have a wooden hoe. It doesn't have to have any curves. It doesn't have it doesn't have to have anything. It can just have this two, and it's fine. Copper axe. Copper axe is useful. And let me grab those logs. I need those logs. So yeah. So why I need a smithy to do it? There is a workbench over there. I know, but I should be able to make this in a workshop. Smithy should be for smelting stuff. The workshop, it might be easier to, well, I don't know, maybe it's for balancing things. It's not really a big deal though, come on. But yeah, I was a little bit confused at the beginning. First time I was playing, I couldn't find a wooden hoe. Well, even this time when I was trying to find a wooden hoe, it was a couple of episodes ago. When I was trying to find a wooden hoe, I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it is. But again, it might be just me. I'm not sure. I might actually need to build a well to fill multiple buckets at once. I never tried to fill the multiple buckets from the stream. I never tried to fill the single bucket from the stream, to be honest. I think that will work, but I don't know about the multiple buckets. It might be just one by one, like water skins. If so, I will need to build a well. And I think, well, bucket, and I need, I think well is required for the quest anyway. I need more planks actually. Let me first solve this bucket situation. And give this guy a water. So 8. Fill a bucket. Bucket. Okay, so let's actually check this. Doesn't show any water yet. Ah, of course, because it needs to go to the food storage, not to the resource storage. Come on, I'm dumb. The bucket with water needs to be here, yes? Yes. So the 1 unit of water gives 25. 1 unit of water gives 25. That's useful to know. So we have enough water for a few days. Now, I need a wooden hoe, so I need a smithy. I will need a well as well. That rhymes actually. But and I will need, but I need a wooden hoe to move to the more buildings. So I need to build the smithy as a tent building, make the wooden hoe, and hope that it will jump through. However, what I'm going to do is, instead of building stuff, I'm going to get this girl from the from Borovo. We've seen this girl. She had exactly the same skills like the guy, like Niebor. Niebor had 3 in extraction and 3 in hunting, and she had 3 in extraction and 3 in hunting. So instead of building something right now, I will hire her, because I have almost everything ready, and the guy will be making the firewood, and she will start. He's not making the firewood because I need to make the stone axes. I need to make the stone axes, and I need to make the stone knives as well for her. However, I want to hire her because I prefer to hire 2 people at one day to have a full house instead of just one, and try to manage this somehow afterwards, and trying to figure it out who is where. I didn't find the good system yet, apart of naming the houses at some point, because at some point I will have the houses in the different locations as well, and when this happens I usually name the houses which location they are. But I will show you this later. Anyway, where am I? Here, okay. Go, go, go. I'm almost there. So let's solve this thing. Is that her? Domira. Yeah, you see? 3 and 3. And actually production 3 as well.
How can I help you?
You are hired. Great, see you there. Okay, so Ludomira, you are going to the house, the simple small house with Niebor. Sorry. It is how it is. And you will be a hunter as well. Now, I have to make stone axes, stone knives for them. I have to actually set up the hunting lodge for what the hunting lodge will be producing, you know. Now, from here, what I found the easiest for me, because they produce a lot of meat. The hunting lodge produces a lot of meat. So usually I set it up at 50 straight away. I set it up for leather as well. This way it allows you to sell some of it. 30. I don't need salted meat, especially because I don't have much salt, and it's pointless. Is actually production, because she will be making from the meat salted meat, and this is extraction. So she's going in the wild and actually killing the animals. I'm gonna set up the feathers as well, because feathers are easy to sell, and stone arrows are easy to sell as well, and they are not that cheap. I mean, they are cheap, but they are relatively light and easy to get some cash out of it, you know. And I don't need that much meat, and this meat will spoil every season anyway. So at the moment, when I have 2 people, I don't even have a wife. When I have 2 people, I don't have to worry about meat. After, I can just change it to produce more meat and less leather and less and no fur. Now I know I needed stones, because when I was building the house I actually ran out of stones, and this is another thing, and I have just 2 days. However, I don't have to run around anymore because I've done all the quests, so I don't have to go to these far villages. So from the next day I can stay at home and actually prepare everything there. There is a lot of stuff I need to do. There is the quest with the farm, which I'll have to finish. I prefer to make this wooden hoe because I need to make the smithy anyway, and trying to find the guy who will be selling it, and I think the closest one is in Jezerica. I might be wrong. Maybe the Nica there was the guy who was selling this as well, but I'm not sure. I prefer to just make the smithy and make the wooden hoe for myself, you know. I have a cash to pay for the recipe, so. Okay. What time is it? It's 2:48. Okay, I'm gonna get home. I have too much stuff. but I need all of this stuff. I don't need this food, but I will not be able to match it anyway. Anyway, let me get home and just solve them. I should actually finish this episode. I might start to record 2 episodes at one and do like one longer video out of it. Because, you know, I'm a gamer, I want to play this game as well. And recording and after editing and everything, it's really interesting. But you know, when you start to play game and you got really into it and you have to stop for anything, and it's this kind of like feeling like, well, I don't want to stop, I want to carry on. So yeah, this is the biggest challenge for me for now. To stop recordings and don't record more, and actually edit the stuff and drop it to the YouTube. Don't play, you know. Why I'm making planks? Because I need to make buckets. I need to make more buckets. But okay, I'm home. I will finish this episode here, and I will start to carry on from tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time.